Is being.
Jai Baba, everybody.
Jai Baba, everybody.
Jai Baba.
Uh, Thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening's program. We shall now start with a short prayer. Janice, could you do the prayer, please?
Beloved Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai. Beloved God, help us all to love you more and more and more, and still yet more, till we become worthy of union with you. And help us all to hold fast to Baba's Daman till the very end. Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai.
Jai.
Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai.
Jai.
Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai.
Jai.
Thank you, Baba.
Okay, folks, before we commence, I would like to invite our one and only Lord Meher Baba to please come and join us for this program. Not only just join us, but take over the entire proceedings of the things happening in this program. Let each word be spoken, Baba, let each word be spoken as per your wish and your will. Thank you and Amen. Today, we have with us a gentleman with a very, what should I say, colorful career. He was a doctor first by profession, and then he went into Indian Foreign Services, and he's got a whole list of accomplishments. In 1980 to 82, he was with the Ministry of External Affairs, New Delhi. 82 to 85, Second Secretary, Embassy of India, Tehran, Iran. 86 to 89, First Secretary, Embassy of India, Rome, Italy. 89 to 92, First Secretary, High Commission of India, Nairobi, Kenya. 92 to 94, Deputy Chief of Protocol, Ministry of External Affairs, New Delhi. 95 to 99, Regional Passport Officer, Mumbai. 1999 to 2001, Deputy Council of India, Houston, Texas. 2002 to 2005, Deputy Chief of Mission, Embassy of India in Tehran. And 2005 to 2008, High Commissioner of India, Gabon, Botswana. 2008 to 11, Ambassador of India to Panama, El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua.
Wow.
He is retired now and is presently based at Pune. So this is about his career. But his connection with Baba was, excuse me, his connection with Baba is very, very deep and very, very, he's been a Baba lover since a very long time. And that, my dear friends, is his biggest qualification for us. So, the way I came to know about, sorry, Janice, you have an announcement to be made. Please go ahead and do the announcement.
Jai Baba, everybody. This is
Speak up a
the
bit louder,
these
Janice.
yeah these this is the detail about the program schedule for Baba's 132nd birth anniversary celebrations of the Avatar Meher Baba Bombay Center, and I'll just quickly take you through the schedule. On 25th of Feb, Baba's birthday day morning, we'll be having program at 4:30. till 6:30 in the morning with devotional songs, dhun, repetition of names of gods, and prasad distribution and all. In the evening, we'll be having Sri Amaya Gokhale, who is a software engineer, perform for us. Along with him, there's Shravani Gokhale, Anil Tadke, and Mr. Kalpesh performing on the 25th of evening for beloved Baba's birthday. Then on every Sunday, we have a program following that week. First March, we'll be having Sri Deepak Thare, Sri Ashokji, and Asavri, all from Mehrabad, that is Ahilya Nagar now, perform for us at the center. On 7th and 8th, 7th is a Saturday and 8th is a Sunday. 5:30 to 7:30, we have Sri Pratap Chandra Nigamji. Usually people know him as PC Nigamji. And he will talk all about Hamirpur, Baba's connection with Hamirpur. And along with PC Nigamji, Sahil Srivastava will be singing for us. After that, we'll be having on from the 12th till the 14th of March, Center has organized a Mehrabad trip, and these are the contact details. We will share further details soon with you all. On 22nd March, again a Sunday, 5:30 to 7:30, we have the youngsters, young Baba lovers of the center, Piran and Tiana, perform a musical for beloved Baba. And on 29th of March, again a Sunday, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., we have Baba's nephew, Sri Sorab Irani ji. He will be sharing his experiences all about his life and times in company of God himself and also sing along. So this is the program schedule. We'll be sending out further details via WhatsApp soon. So please join us to experience his love and remembrance. Thank you. Jai Baba.
Thank you, Janice. Now we come to our main speaker. I'd met Mr. Hade about 25 years back when once during the Amar Tithi we were all sitting down and chatting with Eras Jasawala, Baba's follower, Baba's Mandli man. And there was a young Iranian lady who happened to be there, and she said, I want to narrate how Baba helped me get the visa for India. And as she was narrating it and the hardships that she had gone through, and then she said, I met a gentleman who, when I mentioned that I want to go to India, and he asked why, and she said, I want to go to Sai Baba. Let him describe it himself. And then when he saw the Meher Baba's photo, he jumped and granted her the visa immediately, and everything was sorted out. So one thing I must say about Mr. Hade or Dr. Hade is that he is a very positive person. Very positive. There's never a negative thought in his mind. That much I noticed. Secondly, he's very helpful. All you have to say is Jai Baba, and he will go all out of his way to help you out. So without much ado, let's hear from the man himself about a little bit about his career and mainly about his connections with Meher Baba. All yours, sir. Hade Saab, take over.
Thank you. Thank you, and Jai Baba to all.
Hi, Baba.
To start with, well, there is a background. Baba pulls you to his circle. Baba keeps whatever circumstances you are, wherever you are born, wherever place you go, you have a connection from the previous birth with Baba. And therefore, in a situation, whatever it may be, Baba ultimately pulls you to his circle, in his connection. My connection was actually my grandfather was a lover of Upase Maharaj. But Upase Maharaj used to practice medicine in Amravati. My grandfather happened to meet Upase Maharaj in Amravati. That time Upase Maharaj was not Maharaj. He was a doctor. practicing in Amravati near Vidarbha. Subsequently, he moved to here. The God had a call for him, and he moved to Shirdi. And he met Sai Baba, and Sai Baba told him, and ultimately moved to Sakuri, and he became what he called as the perfect master. So Sai Baba was his guru as well as his brother. That is Upasni Maharaj. But we at our home did not talk about Meher Baba. In those days, because my grandfather always used to talk about Upasni Maharaj. And then he had the Vidarbha saint called Gajanan Maharaj, but never Meher Baba. Once I visited Nagpur in my aunt's place, my father's sister. She had the Baba's photo amongst the gods. That is, one side was Ram, one side was Krishna, one side was Shankara, and in between there was the avatar Meher Baba. So I asked my aunt's husband that how is that you have a photo of Meher Baba in between all gods? He said, I met Baba twice. He said, first I met Baba at Gita Mandir in Nagpur in a public darshan. And second time I met Baba at Parsi Girls' School, where he had come and given the public darshan. And both the meetings, he had touched Baba's feet, and he said it was indeed a lotus feeling or a feeling of rose. But that was all, but he did not know much about Baba. But since his visit to Baba, his business prospered. He had the what he called as the butter and the ghee, we call it. He used to sell, but he had the shop, and he was doing a roaring business. Anyway, that was all. When I came to Nagpur in 1968, there was a big industrial exhibition, and Dr. C.D. Deshmukh had a stall there. So I happened to visit the exhibition, and Dr. C. Deshmukh told me, why don't you come inside my stall and sit? I spent almost an hour, and he talked about Meher Baba, and the impression was indeed lasting. So Baba pulled me to his circle through Dr. C. Deshmukh. Then as I mentioned earlier, when I was doing what he called as the Science Talent Search Examination at the Institute of Science, Nagpur. And my project was in physics. And my physics guide, Dr. Gokhale and Dr. Deshpande, my guides were the Baba lover. They brought me to Dr. V.G. Kher, who was the head of the Department of Physics and a great Baba lover. When my project was introduced to him, he did not talk about the project, but we talked about Meher Baba. Vijay Kher was a great Baba lover. Both Nana Kher, his elder brother, and Vijay Kher. And then there was no taken back. And in 1969, when Baba dropped his body, our principal, Dr. Asolkar, G.S. Asolkar, declared 1st of February as a public holiday. As the college was closed, he said, the Lord of the universe has dropped his body. Therefore, we have a news today, and therefore we have on a holiday today. That was that. And then after completing my medical education, I happened to be posted in Aurangabad, present day Sambhajinagar. Within a month of my posting, I had one patient called Mrs. Repade and her husband, a great Baba lover. I asked him, are you from Bandara? So he was very surprised. He said, yes. He said, can I come to your room in the evening? I said, yes, why not? So he came to my room in the evening. When I was a bachelor, he was married, of course. And he said, have you been to Mehrabad? I said, no, I have not been to Mehrabad. He said, my vehicle is here. This was in July 1971. And we went to Mehrabad. And since then, not going back. Studying as well as Baba's work, Baba's feeling. Wherever I go to Mehrabad, we used to bicycle from they were present day, what you call as the Ahilya Nagar bus stand to Mehrabad. Bicycle, keep the cycle at the base and walk up at the hill. And when you come back, if you have time, I would cycle back to meet Adike Irani. So Adikaka, Baba's secretary, was indeed a very knowledgeable man. So I would ask him questions, he would give answers, and he would ask me some questions, I would give answer. Then he told me, he said, Vishnu, why don't you study for the competitive exam? You have a knowledge and you can easily pass. In the first attempt, you can go through. I did not take it very seriously, but in a couple of meetings, he told me, why don't you do that? So I appeared for the exam. I moved to Mumbai, prepared, appeared, and got selected into foreign service. Indeed, such a surprising phenomena. Baba takes care of small things. We in foreign service, we have a language allotment. So I was allotted Persian as a language and posted to Tehran. I passed my advanced diploma in Persian.
Oh my God.
And then we had the Baba lovers in Iran. The great Baba lover whom I was very close was Isfandiar Vesali. Isfandiar and his wife Shirin was a great Baba lover. Isfandiar was the student of Premashram. Amongst the few students of Premashram, there were about 3 of them I know from Iran. Isfandiar Vesali, another was Namiranian, and one more gentleman, I'm forgetting the name. Anyway, 3 of them I know. So Namiranian I met, and Isfandiar Vesali I met. Vesali was very active. As a matter of fact, you all may be surprised to hear about Vesali. After the Islamic Revolution, Vesali's son, eldest son, was a police chief during the Shah's regime. So he moved to America. So the Islamic Republic's policemen and the IRGC, what you call a Revolutionary Guard, arrested Vesali and asked him about his son. He said, I don't know, he's an adult senior man. I myself do not know where is he. Anyway, but then Khomeini had a dream that you had, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini had a dream that you had actually kept Imam Ali's lover into your prison. And Khomeini gave order that this person should be released immediately.
Wow.
So the guards came to his house, and when they saw the photo of Meher Baba, they all saluted. It was, he said, Imam Ali. Every photo of Meher Baba was as a Imam Ali.
Wow.
And since then, Iran gave permission of Baba lovers to have the weekly meeting. And we used to have weekly meeting on Friday. And I still remember Goher. Goher used to take care of the meetings. And I also had a meeting in my house.
Okay.
And surprisingly, my ambassador in those days, when he visited my house, his name was Akbar Mirza Khalili. So Khalili was my ambassador, and his grandfather was a Baba lover.
Oh.
His grandfather actually wanted Baba to start the Baba Center in Bangalore or Mysore.
Okay.
So both Elizabeth Patterson and I think it was Ivy Deuce, Baba sent them to Sir Mirza Ismail. His name was, that is Ambassador Khalili's grandfather. Sir Mirza Ismail said that whatever land you need, I will give you. Whichever the place you want in the state of King of Mysore state. So the huge place was given in Bangalore. And now they have a small center there, what you call Universal Center in Bangalore, which was a land given by Sir Mirza Ismail, which my ambassador did not know. But he was my ambassador in Rome also. So when Bhau Kalchuri came to Rome, we wanted Bhau Kalchuri's talk in our embassy. So I requested my ambassador, sir, can we have a talk of how culture in embassy? He said, very good, immediately. So my ambassador said, no, now I will invite the guest. So at Rome, Baba lovers, as well as the guest of ambassador, and all of them, we had the talk from Bhau Kalchuri on Meher Baba. And Bhau Kalchuri then told Ambassador Khalili how his grandfather was connected to him, to Meher Baba. So that was in Rome. And we had the couple of Baba lovers from entire Europe came to Rome. And that time we had introduced the book written by, I think, it was Awakener. Awakener was the Baba book, which was released in Europe and all over the world. So embassy was the place where Awakener was introduced and published. Anyway, that was in Rome. And then Bhau Kachori came. We went to the place in Quirinale. There's a cafe where, in the cafe where Baba sat on a chair and a table. So the owner of the cafe still keeps the chair and narrates the story that Meher Baba sat on this chair.
Wow. Oh, God.
This is Rome. Quirinale is close to the president's house. And Baba, and then Bhau Kalchuri went to the Francis Assisi's cave. The Baba had prayed in the cave and blessed the cave. Baba said he was a perfect master. Perfect master. What is I type your password? Okay. Anyway, sorry. Something comes in the. So that was in Rome. Now when I interestingly when I went Rome, I was transferred to Africa, Kenya, Nairobi, and I was looking for a Baba lover. I said we must have a meeting with the Baba lovers and all that. So it was so difficult. Anyway, so I happened to come to India, some work holidays, and I met Baba's sister, Mani Ira. She was a chairman of the trust that time. So I asked her, I am in Nairobi, and we used to speak in Persian with her. Mani would always insist me that no, you must speak in Persian with me. So,
Oh.
so we would always talk in Persian. So anyway, she gave me the address of Anup, this one, Chopra, Dr. Arvind Chopra's brother, who is in Australia.
Ah.
But then when I was contacting, I couldn't contact. However, somehow his children had a tuition from a girl from our campus. So she said, your son's name is Merwan. And there, when I go to Chopra's house, their son and daughter also, Meheru and Merwan. So I said, why don't you introduce? And we said, meet together, and we used to have a Baba meeting, practically almost every month or once in fortnight. That is interesting. Then his brother Ashwin was in those days in Kenya. The Chopras were earlier working before the independence of Kenya, that is before 63, with the Nairobi government. They were Baba lovers since 1952, Dehradun. Kusum Singh and they were the Baba lovers from 52. And then we came back, when he retired from there, he came back and settled down in Dehradun. Anyway, that was Nairobi. And when Nairobi, we came back to Mumbai. I came to Delhi. In Delhi, I used to visit Kusum Singh. And then the new Baba Center at near the Basra Hospital has been constructed and made. Earlier, the Baba's meetings were held in the Kusum's house, Kusum Singh. He had a house in Greater Kailash too, and we all used to have a meeting there. Anyway, but now from Delhi, I came to Mumbai. And from Mumbai, I was a regional passport officer. We used to meet at Bombay Center a couple of times. And that is all. And then advantage with Mumbai posting was that I could come to Mehrabad and Mehrabad wherever, because Ahmednagar and entire Maharashtra was within my jurisdiction. So I could have the official visit with my with my official car and the, with the red light on the top. I could visit, and that time then I would meet the mandali every now and then. It was a great pleasure meeting my wife and all that. I tell you something very surprising. Once my wife was at Merazad, and she had wished Mani that I want a Baba's hair. Mani said, fine, I'll give you next time. Next time when we went, Mani was unwell and she was really, really unwell. She couldn't meet any Baba Lava. So Iraj asked my wife, you wanted something? She said, yes, but how do you know? She
Oh,
said, don't worry
wow.
about that. Don't worry about that. But she said, yes, I wanted Baba's hair. He went in and got it in a plastic bag,
Wow.
proper ziplock, and gave the Baba's hair to my wife. And my wife gives each hair into the, what you call it, we call it taviz. I don't know what the taviz in English is. The pendant
Uh,
sort of thing. The pendant sort of thing that we have.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
it contains the Baba's hair.
Wow.
The Baba protects you from any circumstances. I'll tell you, sometimes very, when I was in America, in Houston, we had a Baba lovers there. We used to have a meeting once in a while. Stephen Taylor, he used to hold meetings, and we used to read from Lord Mayor. Now, I had taken one Baba's photo, the big Baba's photo, from Mehrabad, huge photo. And I took it to Houston and I kept it in my car. I wanted to frame it. Now, I kept it for nearly a month or so. But then I will do it today, I will do it tomorrow, that kind of thing. And my car had an accident. And the Baba's photo from behind fell ahead. I had an accident. My car was totaled. I did not have a scratch.
Wow.
I got out of the car and the police came and they took the car away. And surprisingly, nothing happened to me. It was very
Wow.
close to my house. My daughter came with her car and picked me up, and we went home. And the car was totaled. And the
Wow.
insurance paid me. As a matter of fact, my car was about 18,500. And insurance paid me 22,500. Much, much more than the cost of my car. So Baba's working. The same evening, I went to the shop Anand Frame Makers and gave Baba's photo. They said, sir, can we treat it chemically? I said, yes, please treat it chemically so that it should last long. So photo was treated chemically, frame was made, and the next day they hand over the photo to me. So the short and story is, do not take things granted. Baba
Mm.
wants you to do things well in time. You decide to do in time, do not waste time. Time is
Yeah.
very important. The Baba said time is very important. Do not waste time. And so that is how the Rome visit was. And I had the Baba lovers. We used to have a meeting and all that. From Rome, we came back. We came back to Nairobi, and then sorry, I'm sorry, I'm confusing. I'm getting US. US. I from Mumbai. I went to US.
Hmm.
Mumbai. I had a tenure almost 4 years, and then lot of Baba lovers I met during the Bombay stay. Like the Zore story that she came. She this was sorry, I'm getting confused. Now I'm talking about earlier. I had two postings in Iran. First as a second secretary, where I was a visa in charge, and the second was as a deputy ambassador of India, Iran. Both the time we had the Baba lovers. During the first posting, and the Iran was under the Islamic Revolution, and
Okay.
things were very difficult.
Mm.
There used to be firing on the streets and killing of the various people, and also during the Muharram, the blood would
Mm.
flow on the roads. And during my second posting, things had settled down by that time. There was not much of killing. But we had very interesting in Iran, they had what you call as a blood fountain in the cemetery in Iran. I don't
Okay.
know whether you people know this. The what you call a cemetery, they call it the place from Shahid,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Shahid. And there
Yeah.
they had the red color fountain,
Okay.
which they said it is the blood flowing. It was not blood, but it was a red color.
Mm.
So that it was indeed inspiration to the people that you must fight for the nation. So indeed, Iran was never being captured. Regimes have been changed. There have been regimes, various regimes, Shah, then Islamic regime. Regimes will change, but then wherever there is a what you call as the spiritual turmoil, the spiritual turmoil leads to Iranian revolution. The Iran had a great sense like Hafiz and Iqbal, what you call as in Shiraz province. They have
Yeah.
both the tombs. Uh, Hafiz was indeed a perfect master. There in Iran, they have the still system like we have the book called Baba Calling. You know, you must have seen the small little booklet called Baba Calling.
No.
You know, wherever you start the work, you open the book, read a little piece, and that gives
Yes.
you peace of mind. That gives a peace of mind. Then you go ahead for your day. Similarly, in
Okay.
Iran, they open the Diwan-e Hafiz, read,
Yes.
read a stanza, and
Yeah.
go ahead with the work.
Mm.
Anyway, so that was all. Then when I came back, retired, and came to Pune, now every month I tend to go to Mehrabad. As a matter of fact, today is 12th. I should have gone, but my son is coming on 20th. So because of that, we could not go to Mehrabad. But when he comes, then we'll have to visit the Mehrabad.
Perfect.
And Baba, we kept his name after Baba as Mehrabad. What is
Oh,
lot of people
wonderful.
lot of people ask me, how come you are a Hindu and your Baba? I said, this is Baba's blessing. That we have a son and he is a Baba lover. I have a daughter, she is a Baba lover.
Yeah.
Fortunately, both are doing very well. My daughter is a US national.
Okay.
She is a director of finance in Houston and she owns what you call as the True Factories. Her
Wow.
husband is one of True. He's the industrialist. He actually manufactures the goods for oil and gas industry, and exports to Saudi Arabia from US. That my son-in-law and my daughter, both of them are doing well. My son is a manager with Google
Oh,
in
wow.
New York. So both of them are doing well. Baba's grace. Baba takes care of everything. Baba said, you work hard. You leave results to me, and I will take you to the top of the world. Please do not worry. It is my duty. I am the spiritual authority of this entire universe. And if you believe in me, just have a conviction in me. Conviction, faith. The Baba takes you to the top of the world. Baba said, I will. It is my duty because I am a spiritual authority. That is how it is. I
Yeah.
would suggest that if you have any questions, then maybe we could answer. That would be even better. What you call as the interpersonal interactions.
Yes. Yes.
Anybody has any questions, please go ahead.
Anything else?
Sore, do you have any questions?
ठीक है? कहीं missing है क्या?
Sore,
Yes.
would you like to ask any questions?
Not now.
Ah. Anybody else?
I wanted to know, you said that when Baba dropped his body, That time your college was closed for one day. Which college was that?
This was Institute of Science, Nagpur.
Okay.
Institute of Science, and the director of the Institute of Science, Nagpur, was Dr. G.S. Asolkar.
Okay.
See, the surprising phenomena, Baba's miracle, I should say, or surprising phenomena, when Baba visited Nagpur a couple of times, in Nagpur, he had all the lovers of Nagpur are intellectuals.
Yes.
The judges, the Chief Justice of High Court, the judges, the principals, the directors, all the top notch of Nagpur city in those days, where Baba visited, were Baba lovers. K. Bale said, Dr. Hidayatullah, who then became the Vice President of India. They all were Baba lovers.
Oh.
Vijay Kher, most of the intellectuals in Nagpur became Baba lovers.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, when we all must be knowing the story about Bhau Kalchuri. When Bhau Kalchuri wanted to meet Baba, Baba took some time. And when the prasad, the banana was given as a prasad to him, he ate the banana along with the entire thing, along with the cover.
Oh.
So he was so taken by the Baba's grace that he ate the banana altogether. And then Baba called him after quite some time. Baba said, "No, you must complete your examination." So he was appearing for the MSc Agriculture examination. Baba said, "No, complete your degree and then come to me." So he gave a degree. He gave a MSc Agriculture examination, passed, and then came to Baba. Baba said, "Come now, come." Baba sent a message. Now come to I think he was asked to come to Dehradun. And then he joined Baba in 1952. So interesting thing, the Baba says, whenever you must complete your education.
Yes.
Never stop in between. And well, interesting. Baba, even while being with Baba, Bhau Kalchuri completed his LLB. That is the law degree.
Okay.
It is essential for this trust to have a lawyer, as I said, to the trust. And when Bhauji became chairman of the Baba Trust, he could handle the law. I remember when I was to visit Adike Rani, after joining the foreign service, when I went, he asked me about how to solve the visa problem for the Baba lovers. but then those are very complicated issues. Baba visa problems is not within the purview of the trust. Trust sponsors. But the problem with some of the Baba lovers, even if the trust sponsors, they get involved into the various extracurricular activities. The condition when they go to the trust, they give in writing that I am here with the trust and I shall not do any other activity other than the Baba activity.
Of course, yes.
But the problem is, our Baba lovers, when they are in Baba's Ahmednagar, Baba is okay, but they go on doing other activities, which they should not. And that is why they get into the bad books of the police. And then sometimes they have to be deported back out of the country.
Somebody asked me today that what else I was going to do. I said nothing. I'm just going to listen and learn from Baba. That's all. I'm not going to go sightseeing. I said I don't care about those things. My time is just for Baba.
Yeah. No, you could go for sightseeing, but remember Baba all the time. You are here for Baba, and therefore it should not be your activity to get interfere into the political activity of India.
Oh, yes.
Baba said you must keep away from the politics.
Oh, yes.
Even when Baba went to England and they asked him about the political questions, Baba said, "No, I am not here as a political person." As a matter of fact, when Baba went in 1932, Rajputana, when Mahatma Gandhi met him on the ship, and when they boarded, when they deboarded or got down at the England port, the press asked Mahatma Gandhi, "Who is with you?" Baba introduced Meher Baba as "God is with me."
Oh.
British press carried the news that Mahatma Gandhi becomes the follower of Avatar Meher Baba.
Mm.
When Baba was asked, Baba said, "No, I have not. He has not taken. He has not become my follower. He has not yet accepted my desire." The Baba has said that after the independence of India, you must leave politics
Mm.
and come to me. I will give you God realization. But Mahatma Gandhi could not leave politics. After the independence of India in 1947, Mahatma Gandhi did not leave politics. He remained active in the politics. And the 31st, it was on the 30th January, Baba had predicted in the morning. Baba told Mandli, Baba even told Iraj, 1947, the 1948, 30th January. Baba said, today is going to be a little difficult place for Mahatma Gandhi. And Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated. So Baba knew all things well in hand. The Baba said in his third birth, he will get the God realization.
Mm.
So Baba takes care of all of us. He is a God in human form. The God knows everything. Everything.
Mm.
So when you go to Mehrabad, don't worry about it. He'll take care of you. Mm.
Good.
Mm.
Good. I look forward to it. I read on my application that I can only stay for 1 week.
Well, that can be extended.
Okay.
The police headquarters at Mehrabad at Ahmednagar, they will ask you to fill up the form and give the fee, and then that can be extended.
Okay.
So
After the 1 week that I'm there.
No, you could, what you do before you complete your 1 week, you can, now if you are in Mumbai, Bombay, you can go to Bombay, what you call as the office, police office, Supreme Court police office in Mumbai and get your visa extended.
Okay.
It can be extended in Mumbai, it can be extended in Mumbai also.
She's not talking about the visa. She's talking about her stay at the MPR, Mayor Pilgrim Retreat. But that can be extended. That's a very small thing.
No, and that there are Baba lovers who will guide her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let us talk about Baba.
Yes.
You know, I used to get my glow in Bombay at the Baba Center, the Avatar Baba Center, Bombay Center, and they would call me and deliver the glow to me in Mumbai office. Yes, Sam, tell me.
Somebody wants to ask a question, Farah?
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Yes, you mentioned that the first time you visited a stall with CD Deshmukh and you spent 1 hour out there.
Yeah.
And that's when Baba took you into, you felt that he is pulling you.
Exactly.
Share more about that experience. What happened to you for the first time when you were at a stall? What was the thing all about that experience? I was kind of keen.
Yeah. See, in 1960, I was just a student and I went to the industrial exhibition. So Dr. C.D. Deshmukh had a stall there, Avatar Merhaba stall. So I went to see the books and all that. So Dr. C.D. Deshmukh said, "Oh, why don't you come and sit with me on the chair?" So there was nothing, he and me. And Dr. C.D. Deshmukh told me all about Meher Baba and experience and all that. Even Dr. C.D. Deshmukh told his personal experience, which would be very interesting to note. You know, then when C.D. Deshmukh was in England, he was studying for his PhD. PhD is doctorate. And his doctorate was in trance. What they call as in trance is actually in our language is Sahaj Samadhi. When you go into Samadhi quickly, that was his subject. Now, Dr. Srideshu told me that he had a room, and there was a wooden, what do you call, a beam, the wooden beam in his room. And he had read in the paper that Meher Baba is coming to England. So he said, who is Meher Baba? Why is he coming? So at night, when he was sleeping there, he saw Baba on the beam. And he said, my soul went up to the body and met Baba there on the beam. And that is how he was first met Baba in England. And then he sought the appointment of Baba, and then subsequently became Baba, and he became a Baba lover. Now, surprisingly, he was such a great Baba lover. But then Baba said, do not try to imitate me. But then Dr. Srideshmukh had interacted with some of these musts, and he had become himself as a must. So Indutai immediately rushed to Baba and told Baba, Baba, he is behaving like a must. Please save him. And Baba called him and warned him, do not do what I do. I am the avatar of the age. I am a spiritual authority. I can raise them. I can raise their spiritual level. And since the Baba brought him to the normal level, and he then he remained with Baba. Philosophy professor. He was a contemporary of Dr. Radhakrishnan, who was the president of India. And Dr. Radhakrishnan used to refer his students, specialized in trance, to Dr. Sri Deshmukh. And Dr. Sri Deshmukh will forward all the Baba books to Dr. Radhakrishnan. And Dr. Radhakrishnan had even a personal secretary, must be knowing what was his name, man? The pilot.
Sakre.
Sakre. Manoj Sakre. The wing commander and then group captain Manoj Sakre was his chief of the staff with the president's office. And they would always talk about Baba. President of India, Dr. Radhakrishnan, was a great believer of Baba. Even Dr. Rajendra Prasad had, as a matter of fact, in one of the cricket matches, Pandit Nehru stopped his car and started looking at Baba. And he was very amazed. But then Mandali asked him, should we introduce you, Baba? Should we introduce you to Nehru? Baba said, no, don't introduce me. Automatically it should happen. When there's a book at the Central Library in Delhi, and that book, it's a Godman book. In that book, Indira Gandhi, the Prime Minister of India, wrote, this book is about God, Meher Baba. Kindly keep this book in the public library for the people to know. Indira Gandhi, Prime Minister of India. So you can imagine, Baba never himself did anything, but everything happened because he is the God. And we are indeed a fortunate people that we had the fortune to have the Baba with us. In my Iran, my second ambassador was Dr. Ashok Gokhale. So when he came to my house, he saw the Baba's photo. Oh, wonderful, you have a Meher Baba's photo with you? I said, why, sir? Do you know Meher Baba? He said, yes. My father, he was in Patna. He was a government servant. Then he became a secretary to the President of India. He said, my father took us to Meher Baba in the year 54 to introduce Baba as a God. He said, we all came to Meher Baba to meet. Because Mayor of Pune, Mr. Raste, was then told to his father that Baba is having a public darshan. You come to Pune and meet Baba. He said, we came by train from Patna to to Pune, and my father introduced us to Meher Baba.
Mm.
So can you imagine? So I had very interesting conversations with both my ambassadors. Interesting.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So Meher Baba visited Iran during the Reza Shah and also during Khomeini.
No. Baba
No.
dropped his body. Baba dropped his body in 1969.
Okay.
1969.
So
And
10 years.
10, and the revolution took place in 1979.
That's right. Yes.
So Baba did
Yes.
not visit during the Khomeini. Baba
Okay.
only visited during the Reza Shah.
Okay.
And the chief of the armed forces, when he went to Baba in a civil dress, Baba asked him, "What is your rank?" He said, "Baba, I am the chief of the armed forces, and the king sent me to you. He asked me, please bless the country."
Oh.
Baba said, "Since I have come to Iran, my blessings are with the country. Do not worry. Please convey to your king." And so he went. So he went away. The story about the Baba went to, where the tomb of Reza, what you call as the Imam Reza,
Yeah.
in Imam Reza
In Mashhad.
in Mashhad. So Baba went to Mashhad. When he went to Mashhad, he asked his colleague, Baba's friend, tell the Mashhad caretaker that your brother wants to visit Reza Shah's place. Now he said, no. Baba sent him second day, send him. So he said, yes. He said, show me the photo. So the Iranian friend showed him the photo of Meher Baba. He said, Reza Shah came into my dream and told him that Imam Ali, Meher Baba, please bring him to the Sanctum Sanctorium. As a matter of fact, people don't allow the non-Muslims in the Sanctum Sanctorium. When Meher Baba was taken at the tomb of Reza Shah, underground Sanctum Sanctorium, and Baba came, sat there and blessed the place and came out of things. Then the caretaker told that Baba, exactly same face, Imam Ali introduced me. So he said he is Imam Ali. He is our Prophet Muhammad. That is how they all were introduced in those days.
Yeah.
Interestingly, I'll tell you, if you read Bollinger, you'll come to know. Baba was denied. What is the Baba, when he went to Iran, the Consul General of British Consul General in Bombay, Baba sent Chandji to Consul General, asked him that please ask him to issue me the passport, issue passport to Baba to go to Iran. He said, no, we will not issue. He has to come to consulate and sign the paper. Baba said, I will not sign in the consulate. I will not sign there. So Baba went to Iran without passport,
Oh.
visited, and this in those days the administrative consul general of British told that Baba should not be allowed because he had given without his permission, he had gone abroad. So Baba said, I take this road, take this route, and from Bam they went to Zaidan. Zaidan they took a train, and from train came to Quetta. And at the border, they had no check, and he came to India. After coming to India, Baba told Chandji, go and tell your chief of the British Commission that my master Meher Baba is already in Bombay. So Chandji went. Chandji was actually Baba's secretary. That is Hoshang's uncle. Hoshang's Data Janji's uncle. So Chandji went to the British chief in the Bombay consulate and told him that Meher Baba is already here. How come? He said, I introduced everywhere, given the order everywhere that don't allow Meher Baba inside India. He said, no, he is not a normal human being. He has to be beyond human being. How come he come? He came back to India and he became a Baba lover. So he told Chanji, please take me to your master. To your master. So Chanji took an appointment with Baba and brought him to Baba in Bombay. And he touched Baba's feet and said, you are not a normal human being. You are a superhuman. He told him, Baba, you are a superhuman being. According to him. Anyway, that is all. And then surprisingly, when Baba went to America first time, 1932, the custom man had never seen the person who is not talking. The custom man stopped Baba. He said, "Oh, how come the person, human being, cannot talk?" He said, he cannot talk. He stopped talking. The Baba, the Jennifer, and all the Baba lovers who came to receive him at the New York airport, they told him that he stopped talking. So he said, how come? He said, no, I will not allow. Then they had shown them that we all invited Baba, Meher Baba in America. And then he allowed Baba, but he allowed him as a white man. He said, Meher Baba, white man. Baba looked very, Baba was fairer than many of the Americans and even many of the Indians. He was in a very fair, very handsome person. Very handsome person. Whenever Baba was asked, who is the most handsome god?
Yes, definitely.
Amongst the all gods, that is Zoroaster, Ram, Krishna, Muhammad, Jesus, Buddha. The smartest of the gods and the most good-looking god was Gautam Buddha. Baba said he was indeed extremely good-looking man.
Yes.
Gautam Buddha. And see, that's maybe true. Baba discourses, sometimes when you read discourses, you find those anecdotes of Baba into the various places. Anyway, let us talk. I talk, but let us talk about. Anybody else has a question? Did she get satisfied with my answer to the Dr. Siri Deshmukh? As a matter of fact, Dr. Siri Deshmukh I became so close to Dr. Siri Deshmukh that I invited him for my marriage. He sent his son. When I was in Atlanta for a official meeting, Atlanta in USA, I wanted to meet Baba Lava. And Dr. Siri Deshmukh's daughter, Dr. Pradnya Tambe, was a director of the health services in the state of Georgia, in Atlanta. It so happened, Baba works in a very different manner. I asked the liftman, I said, do you know about Meher Baba? Liftman said, yes, there is Baba Center next to my house. I come and go. I said, can you get me some phone numbers or some address of somebody? So he said, okay, tomorrow I'll bring. He went to Baba Center and brought me the telephone number of Dr. Pradnya Tambe. It's Dr. Siri Deshmukh's daughter. And she came to meet me in Hotel Hilton in Atlanta. And we had a discussion about Baba. And his son, Girish, also came, who had attended my marriage. So the Baba keeps you, when he takes you into the fold of Baba family, he makes you feel at home everywhere. So that is how the Baba connection is.
True. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions? Come on, here's a chance. Hade Saab, when did you get the conviction that he is God in human form?
Yeah, that's important. When I
Made you realize, okay, yes, this is him.
Yeah. You see, I tell you, interesting thing is, Baba during my exam stay, when I gave the examination, competitive examination for the IFS, Indian Foreign Service, UPSC examination. We had the question in the English paper, that is your favorite hero. And I wrote the essay, my favorite hero, Avtar Meher Baba. And I wrote about 4 or 5 pages, 6 pages on Meher Baba, various aspects of Meher Baba, the Baba's work with Mast and all that. And I came to Adi Kaka, I told Adi Ke Irani that this is what I did. He said, why you are worried? When you talk about Baba, you are selected. You will pass the examination. So that is how slowly I got into the Baba fold and got conviction. And I joined the service, and when I allotted the language Persian, I had the conviction that Baba takes care of you every now and then. Baba takes care. I had in 1980 I had the Baba conviction. Baba really takes care of you. When I used to meet Mandali, one could feel the aura, one could feel the spiritual feeling. Especially at Mehra and Mani. Mehra wouldn't talk much, but in her presence itself, you feel that there is what you call a spiritual rays. Spiritual rays. Me and my wife went to meet Mehra. She could read the mind of us. She told my wife, do not worry about Iran, which was her in my mind worry. She said, no, get into the plane, you will find Baba takes care of everything. So Mehra had this great, unique, what you call as the power that she could read your mind. And these are indeed, these are very gods realized people, Mehra, even Iraj. So I was talking about Iraj. When we went second time, Iraj asked my wife, you were looking for something. My wife never told him Iraj. But she said, yes, I wanted the Baba hair. And Mani said, I'll give you next time. The Iraj went back to his room and took the packet of Baba hair and gave it to my wife. So this is how Baba ultimately makes you feel. And that was in 1980 onwards. There was no looking backward. Before that, I would always go to Mehrabad, Mera Saath. So every now and then, Meher Baba gave us the feeling that I am with you. I am with you. I tell you interesting example. When I left Rome, I left something in my room in Rome, and someone, one of our embassy man, picked up and told my ambassador that, sir, he should not forget this document and all that. Well, I said, I'm sorry, it was in a hurry, I forgot, I took. But Baba takes care. Those who act against you, Baba takes care of them. The fellow was demoted from his service. So anyone tries to harm you, Baba takes care of him.
Wow.
You see, he's a God. He has such a power. That anyone tries to harm you, Baba said, "Don't worry. I will take care of you." You see, nobody can harm you. That is what his conviction is. You see, once we in Kenya, me and my wife, we went to the jungles. I had a new car. I had a Mercedes 190 new car. So we went to the jungles. And in those days, there was no phone. So we lost the way. When I lost the way in the jungle, I told Baba, I said, Baba, and there's no phone, nothing. And now show me the way. Now I followed, and suddenly one finds a person. And he said, no, you take this road, you will reach Nairobi. So this is how the Baba takes care. Suddenly the person comes and says, you go. So in those days, at Mehrabad, One would at when you were me, my father, and all my brother, entire family was at Mehrabad. It was an odd day, and while sitting at Mehrabad, discussion and all that, it was late, and all bus, everything had gone. So we said now we have to go back to bus stand. No, we said, sir, let us walk. Let us walk. It was 5 miles, nothing much. Baba would always say, let us walk. So we started walking from Mehrabad to Ahmednagar. The road was, now there is a proper road, but in those days in 72, road was not very, very great. My father, myself, my brother, all of us were there. We started walking and talking about Meher Baba and family matters and everything. Suddenly, one vehicle came and stopped. He said, are you going to the bus stand? We said, yes. And he said, come and sit in my vehicle. It was a jeep. And he said, no, all of you sit. I'll drop you at the bus stand. I said, this is how Baba takes care of you. Small things.
Mhm.
It is small thing. But you have to thank Baba for taking even the smallest thing he looks after.
Mm.
And sometimes it is not very good, but when my daughter and my son, when they were, my daughter especially, my daughter was studying, she once told the all her classmates, all the boys and girls, you want to off today? They said, yes, let us see off. How will you have? She said, let us pray Meher Baba. She told all the batchmates, say, Meher Baba, we want holiday. Meher Baba, we want holiday. And that day, the class teacher did not come, and they had holiday. So all the children said, Meher Baba is a miracle. But I told my daughter, don't do this kind of thing again. Baba takes care of his small thing, but no, you should not make this kind of a habit. Don't use Baba for this thing, this kind of things. Baba is for the positive things and not for the negative things. Interesting.
Mm.
Anything else that we have?
No.
Any questions? Hade Saab, what do you do every day to stay in Baba's fold? I mean, in hold. Do you pray in the morning, after evening, or
Yeah,
you repeat his name, or what do you do?
yeah. What we do is when we get up in the morning, we have the Baba photo everywhere. So when you get up in the morning, you see the Baba photo, touch it, and say, Baba, you pull me through the day. And the evening, whole day, here, there. In the evening, we don't miss the 7 o'clock prayer. The YouTube, the center, the Mehrabad, Baba Samadhi, there's a 7 o'clock prayer in the evening, both prayer and arti. So we don't miss generally we don't miss as long as we are at home or even in USA. Generally when we are in US, every year I go to US. So there also we tend to make the Baba prayer and meetings in YouTube.
Okay.
So you have, it is evening prayer here and morning prayer in US. So I went to Baba centers. I generally tend to visit the Baba centers in US. In California, there's a very very nice Baba center near the San Francisco.
Okay.
You see, there's a very good story about the San Francisco center. The Baba lovers in San Francisco wanted to buy a building, which they were looking for as a Baba center. So one owner of the building was, because she was the owner of the building, was a prostitute. So when Bhav Kalchuri went to US, they asked Bhav Kalchuri, should we buy this building? Because the price is reasonable, but the owner is a prostitute. So Bhav Kalchuri prayed to Baba and asked Baba, what do you think? Baba said, go ahead. Bhav Kalchuri told him, go ahead. And the lady took very little money. He said, it is for the Baba center. I would not charge you a profit. That was just a small amount. She had quoted big amount earlier. That she took the small amount and handed over the entire building as the Baba Center.
Wow.
That is how the Baba Center in what you call as the San Francisco is. Excellent. So that is how Baba works in a very mysterious manner.
Yes.
There's a story about Baba being followed by two prostitutes and in Iran. This had happened in Iran.
Mhm.
Do you know about it?
That I don't know, but I know one story about Baba. You see, when Baba was a young man at the Baba house, before when he had the God, probably not before the God realization. He had a friend who wanted to, as well, he wanted to spoil, or he wanted to ruin Baba's career as a young man in the college. Baba's young man in the college. So he was introduced to the prostitute
Oh.
by that friend. He wanted to blackmail, and when Baba met this woman, Baba spoke in Marathi and told her that I am lover of God, and convinced her that leave the profession, I will help you. And she left without touching Baba.
Wow.
She told his friend that by you brought a cent to me. He told his friend, you are an idiot. You brought a cent. Sant Mahatma ko bulaya tumne mere paas. So his touch itself is a godly touch. And this was before, I think this was before his God realization with Baba Jan.
Ah.
You see, when Baba was reading the Lord Buddha's book as a student,
Mm.
in the booklet, suddenly Baba felt at home. He said, look, it feels that I was the one who was Lord Buddha. Baba said at one of the meetings, Baba said, in those days, he said, I felt that in my previous birth, I was Buddha. And in as a matter of fact, Baba had many places. Baba had shown there is a what they call as the Bodhisattva tree in Gaya. Now, any spiritual person, unless you are God or God realize, if you cannot stand at that Bodhisattva tree, there's a famous Baba photo under the Bodhisattva tree. And when Baba stood, people realized that he was a God.
Oh.
Only God can stand and be there, spiritual person, because the Bodhisattva had this sort of power. There is a belief that they have. Now, Baba has a famous photo of Bodhisattva tree, and Baba stood there. Nagpur Center uses the photo many times.
Oh.
Full photo of Meher Baba with the Bodhisattva tree behind. Then
Oh.
Baba even told, even in some of the anecdotes when Baba mentions about Ram, Krishna, Baba told some of the things which not known or not recorded. Even about Gautam Buddha, about Jesus, even about Muhammad. Because this is true when they say that there is a PhD thesis on which the I forget the name of the American gentleman who got his PhD on when Baba's body was kept reclining position at Mehrabad. The ice cubes which are kept next to Baba's body were melting, and the same amount of water appeared at Kaaba. Kaaba was flooded in 1969. Never before the Kaaba had the flood. So 69, the same amount of water found at the Kaaba. And Baba's body kept for 7 days, but there was no sign of decomposition.
Oh.
Dr. Ram Ginde and Dr. Donkin was every day checking the Baba's body from morning till evening. Every 2 hours they would check, and they said there is no sign of any decomposition. Ira said Baba had told that I will give darshan in reclining position. This is the superhuman being phenomena. Baba's body had shown no sign of decomposition.
Mm.
Otherwise, normal human body after 3 days decomposes. And
Yes.
Baba's body was not decomposed. When what is his name? The one who gave the the Baba's arti, how to sing. He had the Baba gave him the what we call it chal, what we call it rhythm, or Adi Sachetana Shanti Niketana. This arti, what is his name? The Parsi gentleman who was the musician at Meraba at
Madhusudan.
huh?
Madhusudan.
No. Parsi gentleman. What was his
Ah,
name?
Manik.
Manek.
Manik.
Manek.
Ah.
Manek was making the rhythm for the Adi Sachitana.
Hmm.
He was all the time thinking about what you call as the last stanza. Now he could not find rhythm at all. So Baba went to his dream and told him that this is how the rhythm is. And then he recited the entire rhythm, the Adi Sachitan, and it became hit. And he wanted to sing. He sang this Adi Sachitan at the Baba Seva. Baba dropped his body, and he said he saw Baba opening his eyes.
Oh.
He saw Baba opening his eyes and closing his eyes. So, as as Mehra has said, Mehra was in pain when Baba dropped his body, and Baba showed his face thrice on a tree. What you call it as the word? Word is what the tree which is at Mehrazad. You know the word is what here in English? Vataruksha. What is Vataruksha in English is? Vataruksha, where the Savitri, you worship Savitri does banyan tree. There's a banyan tree at Mehrazad, and Baba's face appeared 3 times at the banyan tree
Wow.
and told Mehra that I am with you. And I visited that time at Mehrazad, and Mehra showed us the photo of Meher Baba, the impressions of Meher Baba on the banyan tree,
Mm.
which was fantastic. Indeed, it's very, we call it as the touching, heart touching. You see, the Baba is a god. My friend Repade, who brought me to the Samadhi, so he, in his house, he had in his house, there some sent something, somebody came to his house. And he said, yeah, if your Meher Baba is God, then we should have a rain today evening. He said, don't challenge Baba. And that evening, there was a rain. Can you imagine? Do not challenge God. God can things happen. You must be knowing this. When we have this anniversary of East-West gathering, which was at Mehrabad. Exactly at the 4th, on the second day, we had the rain and the rainbow at Mehrabad.
The same as what had
Same
happened in
Pune.
Pune.
Exactly. 50 years later, we exactly the same. So God always takes care of things. In every now and then we can feel. You leave everything. You just leave it to give everything to Baba. Baba said, "Leave it to me. I'll take care of it."
I was there at that East-West gathering as a
Yeah,
small boy.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
was there.
in '62.
Haji, I was
Oh,
there.
fantastic. I was there at the Mirabad. My daughter and me. Oh, wonderful. Very nice. Fantastic.
Uh, very briefly, I'd like to narrate my own personal this thing as a boy when I had visited this East-West gathering.
Mhm.
On the second day, my father, mother, my younger brother, and myself, 4 of us, and my uncle, aunt, and his 2 children, my cousins, we were all standing in the queue We took the darshan in the morning, and then Eras announced on the PA that the clouds are gathering and it might start raining. So those of us who have, those of you who have already had his darshan in the morning, please stay away and let the others get the benefit. So immediately after the announcement was made, my father just drew us out from the queue and took us away. Whereas my uncle, he thought he'd be extra smart, and he's telling my father, who's going to notice all this? My father said, no, I will not. So anyway, my father made us sit down nicely in a secured place, and then he was going around near the pandal and the stage, and he was weeping. And he was standing there and enjoying Baba giving darshan, this, that. And here my uncle, he was in the queue to take the darshan. When it was his turn to take the darshan, Baba just turned his face away, and this is the exact thing which my uncle told me to say, that he felt like a lump of shit because Baba just ignored him completely. And to top it all, he called for my father who was standing around. He called him, brought him up on the stage and embraced him. So this is
True,
obedience to the master.
true,
That's
true,
what it is all about.
absolutely. Baba, as a matter, Adi, when we were in Aurangabad, Adhikaka's sister, she was married to Dr. Ranade, Adike Irani's sister. The Baba had told her not to marry. But then she said, no, Baba, you must give me permission, you must give me permission. So Baba said, fine, if you want, you go ahead. I will try and help you out. She got married to Dr. Ranade. Dr. Ranade was a very, very, what you call a conjus. Conjus is a miser. A doctor, MBBS doctor, but terribly miser fellow. So she was grown up in a royal family as a Khan Saab's daughter, and she had a very miserable life after the marriage. So when Baba said, listen to my advice, you must listen to his advice. Adhika Kaka used to always tell us this story. He said, my sister did not listen to his advice. And he forced Baba to give her permission. Baba gave her permission, but she had ultimately had a rheumatoid arthritis. She had pain in joints and all that. So she would always go to Baba and say, Baba, you are a God. And why do you give me this disease and give me pain? He said, Baba said, it is pain to you because you always remember me then. She would always remember, Baba, remove my pain from the joint, this joint, remove my pain from this joint, that joint. Baba said, you will remember me all the time.
How do you know what Baba says?
Well, it comes out of the books. You may read Baba books, you come to know. There are a lot of books on Baba in Persian.
Oh, okay.
God speaks in Persian, prayer in Persian. So you read Baba books. When you read Baba books, discourses, God speaks, lot of experiences of the people, and you interact with the what you call the Baba lovers. When you interact with them, you come to know about Meher Baba.
Okay.
Okay? And we also have the Lord Meher. Every day evening, we generally read 4 pages, 3 to 4 pages.
Okay.
So with that, every day, then when we read, we discuss also.
Okay.
So the Lord Meher is a fantastic book. It is compiled by, written by Bhau Kalchuri. He wrote in Hindi. It was translated by what do you call that? The frame rose working box wala. He
Okay.
is the one who translated the entire book, Lord Mayor, in English, and it was published in US.
Mm.
I think it was published by the Sharia Press, Washington.
Okay. Okay.
Even
Uh-huh.
at I know, Sam, did you visit the Myrtle Beach in US?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Once. Just once.
wonderful, wonderful place to go.
Yes, it is.
Whenever my son, whenever he had any form of feeling of depression or something of that kind, I always tell him to go to Myrtle Beach and visit Baba, stay for a day or two, come back, you will be spiritually charged.
Yes, that is true.
And Baba takes care. Like my son, when he was giving an interview for Microsoft, I went to Mehrabad and went to Bhaukalchari. I said, Bhauji, my son is giving a Microsoft interview today. They said, why are you worried? Why are you asking me? He's selected. Bhauji told me he's selected. My nephew was with me, who is now in the Virtuosa in company here. And everybody was I was very surprised. I told him at midnight, called him. I said, Baba, you are selected in Microsoft. He was very surprised. He said, they have not yet told me, but anyway, he was in the college in final year of the college. So you see, this is how the spiritual souls, when they say something, it's come true.
Mm.
There is a saying in Hindi, हजारों पंडित लाखों श्याने खुदा की बातें खुदा ही जाने.
I know. बिल्कुल
A
सही.
lot of pundits and lot of scholars may talk so much, but God's ways only God knows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
Absolutely
That,
true.
that is the
Absolutely
thing.
true. Hmm.
We will never ever understand him. Never
True,
ever understand.
true, true.
And he has said it also that don't try to understand me. Just do what I tell you to do.
Mm.
The main emphasis Meher Baba has stressed on is love for God.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pure, pure, perfect love for God. Nothing else. He doesn't want you to give him 1,000 rupees of garland or put flowers here and do candles here and all this. He doesn't want any of those things.
See, you're absolutely right. Baba is indeed a very modern God and a correct God. Baba did not allow the candles.
Yes.
Baba did not allow the incense sticks.
Mm.
And
Mm.
now it is officially proved by the science that incense sticks and candle are polluting agents.
Yes.
Mm.
So Baba was the God, what they call as the God of science. There's a book called God of Science. You see,
Yeah.
only God who had been in plane, who had been in train, who had been in bus.
Ah.
He was a mechanical. He had been introduced mechanics into the world. Baba had been indeed a God of science.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else has any questions? Because it's time to wind up now. Hade Saab, is there anything you would like to say very
No,
shortly, very briefly?
no. Thank you
Before
very
we...
much. Thank you very much for
No, no,
having
please don't thank me. Thank Meher Baba.
me. Thank you.
He's the one to do everything.
Baba does the work through us. Baba does the
Ah,
work through us.
yes, yes, that is
Baba
that.
is the one. It will
But
indeed hit.
but the kind of joy that I got from listening to your stories and your
Mm.
experiences, it 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 brings me so much
True, true.
closer to
Same.
Baba.
Same with us while talking to you. And
This
you have
is
been
what,
very fortunate. We know it is a fortunate one that you had the Baba's darshan in his presence.
yeah, but that is okay.
And I could not, as a matter of fact, I could
Well,
not.
well,
I
that,
came to Baba Fold little later.
yeah, yeah, but that is neither here nor there.
Yeah.
We're all destined
But
one
never,
day to
never,
become.
never, 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 never look back.
Yes,
Baba takes care of you.
exact.
Thank you.
Avar Meher Baba ki jai.
Jai.
Shall now break into prayer, Aarti, and then we'll observe a minute's silence, and then we shall depart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय। हे परवरदिगार, सबके राखनहार और सबकी रक्षा करने वाले, तुम्हारा कोई आदि नहीं है और ना तुम्हारा कोई अंत है। तुम अद्वैत हो, तुम तुलना से परे हो और तुम्हारा पार कोई नहीं पा सकता है। तुम्हारा कोई रंग और कोई रूप नहीं है। तुम अविभाव से रहित हो और तुम गुणातीत हो। तुम अपार हो और अगाध हो, कल्पना और धारणा से परे हो, शाश्वत और अनश्वर हो। तुम अखंडीय हो और दिव्य नेत्रों के सिवाय और किसी भी प्रकार से तुम्हें कोई नहीं देख सकता है। तुम्हारा अस्तित्व सदैव था, तुम सदैव रहते हो और तुम सदैव रहोगे। तुम सर्वत्र हो, तुम हर वस्तु में हो और तुम हर जगह से परे तथा हर वस्तु से परे भी हो। तुम आकाश में हो और पाताल में हो। तुम व्यक्त हो और अव्यक्त हो। तुम सब लोगों पर हो और समस्त लोगों से परे भी हो। तुम तीनों भुवनों में हो और तीनों भुवनों से परे भी हो। तुम अगोचर हो और स्वतंत्र हो। तुम सृष्टि के रचने वाले हो, स्वामियों के स्वामी हो, समस्त मनों और हृदयों के ज्ञाता हो। तुम सर्वशक्तिमान हो और सर्वव्यापी हो। तुम अनंत ज्ञान हो, अनंत शक्ति हो और अनंत आनंद हो। तुम ज्ञान के महासागर हो, सर्वज्ञ हो, अनंत ज्ञान रखने वाले हो। तुम भूत, वर्तमान और भविष्य के ज्ञाता हो और तुम स्वयं ज्ञान हो। तुम पूर्ण दयामय हो और सदैव परोपकारी हो। तुम आत्माओं की आत्मा हो और अनंत गुणों से संपूर्ण एक परमात्मा हो। तुम सत्य, ज्ञान और परमानंद की त्रिमूर्ति हो। तुम सत्य के मूल हो, प्रेम के महासागर हो। तुम सनातन सत्ता हो, ऊंचों में सबसे ऊंचे हो। तुम प्रभु और परमेश्वर हो। तुम पर ब्रह्म हो और परात्परी पर ब्रह्मा भी हो। तुम पर ब्रह्म परमात्मा हो, अल्लाह हो, इलाही हो, यजदान हो और मस्द हो और प्रियतम ईश्वर हो। तुम्हारा नाम यजट अर्थात एकमात्र पूज्य है। हे असीम दया के निधि प्रभुराज, हम अपने सब पापों के लिए पश्चाताप करते हैं। हर एक विचार के लिए जो असत्य, अनुचित या गंदा था। हर एक बोले हुए शब्द के लिए जिससे बोलना हमें उचित ना था और हर एक कर्म के लिए जिसे करना हमें उचित न था। स्वार्थ से प्रेरित हर एक कर्म, शब्द और विचार के लिए तथा द्वेष प्रेरित हर एक कर्म, शब्द और विचार के लिए हम पश्चाताप करते हैं। विशेषकर हर एक कामुक विचार तथा क्रिया के लिए, ऐसे हर एक वचन के लिए जिसको हमने पूरा नहीं किया और सभी निंदा, पाखंड, दम या लोगों के पीछे उनके दोष बताने के लिए हम अनुताप करते हैं। और खासकर दूसरों का नाश करने वाले हर एक कर्म के लिए, दूसरों को दुख देने वाले हर एक शब्द तथा कर्म के लिए तथा दूसरों पर दुख गिरने की इच्छा करने के लिए हम अनुताप करते हैं। हे प्रभुराज, आप हम पर असीम दया करके हमारे किए हुए पापों को क्षमा कीजिए और वैसे ही आपकी मर्जी के अनुसार विचार करने में, बोलने में तथा कार्य करने में जो हमारी असमर्थता सदा रहती आई है उसको भी क्षमा कीजिए। यही हमारी आपसे प्रार्थना है। प्रियतम परमात्मा, हमारी ऐसी सहायता करो कि हम तुमसे अधिक का अधिक प्रेम करें, और अधिक और अधिक और फिर भी उससे भी अधिक प्रेम करें, जब तक कि हम तुझ में मिलकर एक हो जाने के पात्र बन जाए। और तू हम सबकी ऐसी सहायता कर कि हम अंत अंत तक प्रियतम बाबा का दामन दूरता से पकड़े रहे। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय।
बुझावे नार जहलतनी कर खुद रथ ने फरमातू छलागी आश भक्तों ने के बख्शे नूरे मातू अयामुर शब मेहर बाबा चरण पर तुझ न धरिए सर खुदाना जात थी वाकिफ थई बे थो मेहर बातू तू छे माँ लिख हकीकत नो तू आशिक भी ने आरिफ भी तुझे दरी याए वहदत मारिफत नो हो ही तूफातू हमोर है रब ने सालेक बखश्ते ज्ञान इज़दनु कि तू पर महात्मा ज्ञानी छने मुख तारीर फातू खुदाना प्रेम नो प्यालो पिलावी मस्त हमने कर छे तुझ पर जान सद के साखिया पी दे पैमा तू हमारी नाव भर दरिए तरावे तो हमें तरिए हमारा ना खुदा ए मेहर बाबा छनिगे बातू हमारा ना खुदा ए मेहर बाबा छनिगे बातू बुझावे नार जहलत नी कर खुद रथ ने फरमातू छलागी आश भक्तों ने के बख्शे नूरे मातू। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय।
O glorious, eternal, ancient one, your face is a bright, transcendental sun. Lighten this dark world and the tears I weep. My heart, meher, I give to you to keep. Creator yet creationless you are. Truth and truth's body, divine avatar, who through compassion the three worlds maintains. Destroy this ignorance that life sustains. These five lights are the whirling spokes of prayer of the world's wheel that bears me on to death. Unless you who are infinitely kind break the wheels up which is conditioned mind. These incenses my love, this fruits my art, which to please you I have shaped from my heart. Accept them as you would a simple flower that has no use beyond its shining eye. You are myself, I sing to you in praise, and beg your love to bear me through the days, till you, the ever-living perfect one, illume my darkness with your shining sun. Avtar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Beloved Avtar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Avtar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Avtar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this program as much as we enjoyed sharing it with you. Mr. Hade, thank you once again. And until we meet again next Thursday, keep Baba with you. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Thank you for inviting me.
The pleasure was ours. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
You can log into the same Zoom meeting every Thursday. Speakers will be different, but the link will be the same every Thursday. Okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.